We're here deep in the heart of the Cairngorm National Park, which can truly be described as a park for all. It's home to a huge variety of wildlife and has a few selected nature reserves. We're here in Drumoosh Woods with the butterfly conservation people, where we're going to find a suitable place to set up a moth trap where we're going to come up tonight and light it up. Yeah, of course you can. No, I'm not now. What can the national park offer for the moths?
Well, I think what the Cairngorms is a really good area for finding moths, because we have such a variety of habitats. A lot of the areas are sort of semi-natural. So the way to look after butterflies and moths is to provide a good place for them to live. And then by the time we come back in the morning, the generator will have run out of fuel, so it will just naturally switch itself off. Watch where you're stepping, so that you don't stand on any moths.
Page 136.
Just colours, and it's quite excitable as well.
We've just opened the trap and we've not been very successful. Do you know why that is?
Well, it was a cold night, and it was raining, and I think moths are a bit like people. They like to come out when it's very cold. So had it been a bit warmer and a bit milder, then
Get your skin and break and share.
Due to the huge proportion of preserved woodland in the forest, there is a huge amount of insects. There is an endless amount and variety and size of the insects, and there's a huge interest for bug experts all over. We're here today with Bugsy Patterson, who is a bug enthusiast for this area. He's going to tell us a bit more. So Bugsy, what is involved in your job?
Well, my job basically is to find new species of bugs, find out what to do and why.
Right. So what are the benefits for the insects living in this area?
Well, there are massive varieties of plants and things they like to eat, and nice soil and rocks they like to live under, and just a nice environment for them.
So do the insects have to face any sort of problems?
Yes, the birds, the horrible birds come and eat them and kill them, and birds ruin everything with bugs.
Okay, thanks.
A black cap, Squidget.
The local residents are very lucky to have birds of prey just outside their doorstep. This means that the Cairngorms are a sanctuary for all bird lovers or just general wildlife fans to see these fascinating animals. I am here with Frederick Swan, our bird enthusiast, who's going to tell us a bit more. So Frederick, what is involved in your job?
We have to look after the birds and make sure they're in a suitable environment.
Right, so what are the benefits of the job?
There's lots of open space for the birds and lots of trees for them to go in.
Right, so what kind of, do you get any like rare birds around here?
You get the ospreys and then the red kites.
Thank you. We're here at the Cairngorm Reindeer Centre. I'm here with Tilly Smith. Hello. Hello. Who's going to tell us a wee bit more. So why are the reindeer here in Scotland?
Well, it was a Swedish man, a Swedish Laplander, who came to Scotland at the end of the 1940s, looked around the high hills of the Highlands and said, well, where's the reindeer? It's very similar to my homeland. And so on that notion, in 1952, he brought reindeer back to Scotland. Well, the Cairngorms National Park encompasses the biggest high area in Scotland, a high mountain plateau above 4,000 feet. It has an Arctic and alpine flora and fauna, and that is what reindeer want. So it is a natural habitat for the reindeer in the Cairngorm Mountains. Well, they're a highly seasonal animal. They respond to the seasons. The calves are born in May, and they're delightful. You can come in the summertime, and you see their beautiful long velvet antlers and their dark summer coats. You can come in the autumn time, and the bulls are fighting. It's great excitement, they're great big antlers, and it's all happening. Or you can put your boots on in the winter and your warm jackets and come and see them in the winter time. And then you'll see the reindeer in their absolute best, their thick winter coats, lying in the snow, digging through the snow for their food. So any time of year is nice. Depends what you want, really.
Thank you.
No problem.
Even though there are many different areas of interest in the park, we all have to work together to make sure the environment is kept nice for both wildlife and humans. We've asked Constable Eric Sharkey to come in and help us with our movie. So tell us, what's exactly your role in the National Park?
I'm the Northern Constabulary National Wildlife Crime Officer for the Bennington Bay area. As well as being a normal police officer, I've got a role in investigating all wildlife crime and working with various bodies to ensure that there's compliance with wildlife legislation.
So if I found a dead animal and it looked a bit suspicious, what would I have to do with it?
First of all, I would say immediately do not touch it. It may be poisoned, and the poisons used by people who are doing this sort of thing are lethal. They will kill a human being. I would say if you have a camera, take a photograph of it, make sure you know exactly where it is, and contact the police as soon as you can. I'll then attend, if at all possible. We can go back in and I can examine it and establish if there is any offences being committed. What's your favourite animal in the National Park? I like a huge range of animals. I love watching birds of prey up in the hill. I've got quite a lot of wildlife around my house. I love watching the deer at night. Unfortunately, I've got a problem with badgers at the moment. They're coming into my garden and eating all the bulbs I've planted for the spring. So I can't say I'm too fond of badgers at the moment. They're beautiful creatures.
Thank you. That's all of our interviews done for this forest, which I can say has been pretty good fun, meeting and seeing all the wildlife.
What about me?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm the man who looks after the squirrels.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what do you do for them?
Well, I name them. There's ever so many of them.
Right. Okay.
There's Jemima, and Terence, and Michael, and Gerald, and George, and right, time for the break.